So, what happened to turning a corner?
Yeah, you okay?
I want to talk about it.
Well, can I at least have a look at your hand?
It's his head you should be looking at.
Fine.
You're a long way from fine, Sonny Jim.
Right, what's he done? You called Kyle.
Well, I thought he might be able to knock some sense into you.
Well, it's no one else's business.
Well, tell that to Josh.
It's no one's business in this house.
What happened?
I was getting the dinner ready, and he comes in, nursing a sore hand, and calm as you like, announces that he has just clocked Josh Willis.
Chris punched someone?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
People get in fights every day.
Oh, not you.
I know you've been through a rough time, love, but these mood swings and losing it at people, it's got to stop.
We're your friends, okay? We're just trying to help you.
Yeah, well, you can start by staying the hell out of my life.
Don't.
Is it broken?
It doesn't look like it, but we should get you to the hospital for an x-ray to be sure.
How long will I be out of the pool?
I don't know, but you shouldn't be diving with a fractured cheekbone. What exactly did you say to Chris? Can you hold this for me?
I just tried to explain to him what happened with the article and he just lost it. Not that I can blame you.
Look, this is not your fault.
You should have just kept my mouth shut.
I get that Chris was upset, but that doesn't give him the right to go around hitting people. And he's not going to get away with it.
What do you mean?
Front door.
Don't get up. Oh, Matt.
Hi, Sheila. Is Chris home?
I think he's in his room.
What's going on?
I've just come from the Willis house. Apparently you hit Josh.
That's right.
Well, did he hit you first, threaten you in any way?
No.
Honestly, it was just a misunderstanding.
No, Sheila's wrong. Josh told some personal information to a journo, so I punched him.
Boys will be boys.
Did you see what happened?
No.
Do you have anything else to say?
No.
Dude. Chris Pappas, you're under arrest for the assault of Joshua Willis. You're not obliged to say or do anything, but anything you do say or do may be given as evidence. Do you understand?
Surely you're not going to waste your time on this, Matt.
The call was made. I have to do my job.
All right, well, I'm going to go find Toadie. I'll get him to meet you there.
Don't bother, I don't need a lawyer.
It's always good to have representation.
What's the point? I did the crime, so if I get put in a jail cell, so be it.
Yeah, but don't make this worse for yourself.
Can we go now?
I'm surprised you're interested in helping me.
I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this because my wife feels sorry for your wife and kids, so I promised her that I would talk to you about your case, and that is all.
Look, I don't want to waste your time. I've already spoken to the insurance company.
Well, why don't you tell me what happened?
Okay. I'd never been skiing before when me and the family went on holidays, so I signed up for lessons.
These were beginner lessons?
That's right. Well, anyway, it was the third session, and there was some shallow snow. I landed on the rocks. I ended up fracturing some ribs, bruised my spine.
Sounds like quite a dangerous track. What were you doing there as a beginner?
The instructor took us. It was part of the course.
Well, that's not right.
No, but I signed one of those indemnity forms. The school made it very clear they weren't going to pay me anything.
An indemnity form doesn't mean that an instructor can ignore their duty of care.
Right, so you're saying I could still sue them?
It is possible that the instructor was negligent for taking a beginner on such a track.
So will you help me?
Is there anything else I need to know about the accident?
No, nothing.
Right, well, leave it with me. We'll see how we go.
Oh, you're wonderful. You are a wonderful man.
I haven't said that I'd take on the case, only that I would look to see if there is one.
Yes, I know, but I'm just happy that you're trying to help. Did I mention how wonderful you are?
Has anyone seen my spooty jumper?
No.
I could have sworn... Who put this in the dryer?
Yeah, sorry, that must have been me. I must have put it in there when I was doing some of our stuff. We'll get you a new one.
I thought we said we weren't going to use a dryer, Jared.
You give that to Mel.
Speak of the devil, she must have heard us talking about her. I'll go.
Yeah, I know, but we said especially in summer. You just...
Want to get out of here tonight? Let's go, jumper shopping.
I would love to, but I can't. I promised these guys that I'd help clean up.
What happened to my shirt?
It looks like Cal's left a tissue in his school pants again.
Maybe it's time that I moved out.
Really?
Yeah, I have a job now, so I can afford it. It's too crowded here.
Yeah, but where are you going to go?
Can I show you?
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, you want to live here?
Yeah, I saw them putting off the sign on the way home. Something wrong with it?
No, it's a really nice house.
Have you been inside?
Yeah, I'm friends with the owner. It's pretty big for only one person.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of living here by myself. I actually have a housemate in mind.
Who?
You might know her. She's this nurse who does singing on the side, like to wear purple outfits. You always said we should live together.
Oh, yeah, when we were kids.
Yeah, now's our chance to make it happen. Come on, this way we get to hang out together all the time. What do you say?
What about Tony and Sonia?
Oh, I'm getting the impression they might like more room. And if they need an extra babysitter, you're just across the road.
Yeah, it does make sense.
That's a great idea.
I know. Living with Jem is going to be so much fun.
This way I might actually get to spend some time with you.
It hasn't been that bad, has it?
Well, let's see. With Jem staying in your room and you avoiding my joint like the plague because of Kate, actually, yeah, it has been that bad.
Well, I will make it up to you. You can have your own drawer and everything.
Awesome.
So, did you tell him the good news?
Yes.
And do we have your approval?
Well, if I can come over whenever I want.
Of course, need somebody to move the heavy furniture around. Here's the lease application. Sure you don't want to ask your friend directly?
If you know the landlord, you just avoid more houses by going through a real estate agent.
Okay, but put your name at the top. That way, when you see it, we'll be in with a better chance. Sign there, and I'll get the champagne.
Oh, we haven't even got it yet.
So we can celebrate twice now and later.
All right, well, I might head off. Chris and Gran will be back from the cop shop soon.
I still can't believe he hit Josh.
Yeah, me too. With everything going on at home, it's not much fun at the moment.
You should just move in with me. Not that I'm saying that you would even want to, or that you'd ever want to, or that we've even had this discussion. I mean, I was just assuming, but I shouldn't assume, because we haven't had this discussion. I'm just going to keep talking unless you say something.
Well, are you asking me to move in with you or not?
Yes? No, I don't know. I mean, yes, of course I am, but we've never even had this talk.
No, we haven't. But I can see why you think it's a good idea. We'll talk about it later. Yeah?
You didn't have to bail me out.
Oh, so you wanted to spend all night in a jail cell, did you?
Well, if that's where I belong.
Oh, Chris, stop pretending like this isn't a big deal.
You could end up with a criminal conviction, you know.
So?
Well, I think it's time that you dropped the James Dean rebel without a cause attitude and told us what's really going on.
Well, you read the article.
Yes, and it wasn't that bad.
Has something else happened that we don't know about?
Yes, has this got something to do with that letter from Hudson? You didn't read it.
Then why would I?
Because it may give you the answers you're looking for, and then we could all move on from this whole mess.
Yeah, well, it's too late for that.
Oh, then maybe you should just suck it up.
Excuse me?
Look, we get that Hudson shut you out, and he shouldn't have. But he's not the one screwing up your life. You are, and you're starting to hurt everyone else around you.
I don't think you or anyone else in this room can lecture me about hurting other people.
Stuff this. I've had enough. You were on your own. Oh, and I'm moving out.
What? Wait.
Since when?
Well, Georgia is getting a place with Jem, and they've asked me to move in with them.
And exactly when were you going to tell us?
Well, I only just made up my mind because I can't live with this guy anymore. You know what? If you keep doing what you're doing, it's only a matter of time before everyone else gives up on you as well. So that question that you asked me earlier, about moving in, did you mean it?
Why?
Because I am so keen. What do you say? I thought you'd be happy.
No, I am. But I'm worried. Are you sure you want to leave Chris right now?
Look, I want to be there for my mate. But he's making that really hard for me. I've got to start thinking about myself. And this is what I need.
But I don't want you to move in with me just because you're trying to get away from Chris.
Are you kidding? I totally want to do it.
You didn't seem that enthusiastic this morning.
Look, I was just trying to wrap my head around the idea, but I think it's awesome. And I've hated sleeping by myself. I love you. And I want to wake up next to you every morning. I would love to live with you.
I would love to live with you.
Ooh, what's going on?
So, Kyle is going to move in with us.
Oh, since when?
Since just then.
Well, that's okay, isn't it?
You said that you're happy for him to hang out at the house, so this way he'd be paying rent.
Yeah, it's a great idea, but I already handed the application forms in with our 2 names on it.
I will just add Kyle's name to the lease when we get the place.
Yeah, of course.
This is going to be amazing. My 2 favourite people in the whole entire world are going to be living together.
Yay!
You don't look very happy.
I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to tell the truth.
Okay.
After we spoke, I made a few phone calls, including one to your instructor, and he said that on the day of the lesson, you turned up drunk. Is that true?
No. I'd had a couple, but I was on holidays.
He also said that he told you not to ski that day. Is that true?
It's not like he physically stopped me.
You told me there was nothing else I needed to know about that accident.
I didn't realise that stuff was important. Look, come on, there must still be some way you can get the money. I mean, what about all that stuff you said about negligence?
There is no negligence. It wasn't their fault. It was yours. End of story.
I know. Look, I'm reminded of that every day.
So you should be.
But my wife and my little girl, they're the ones that are suffering. They mean everything to me. Can't you figure out something for them?
Against my better judgment, I offered to help you, and you still lied to me. And now you're trying to use your family to guilt me into doing your bidding. You are not a victim. You're a con man.
Well, thanks for nothing.
Brad. I was wondering if you would consider dropping the charges against Chris. He's a really nice guy.
Well, that nice guy's done some pretty serious damage.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry. And I know that he's sorry too.
Well, he could have fooled me. He hasn't even tried to apologise.
Look, he's going through a really bad patch at the moment. Look, I know that he's done the wrong thing, but do you really think that that deserves a criminal conviction?
Well, sometimes you got to hit rock bottom before you wake up and sort yourself out.
Or it'll just make him worse. Please, will you at least think about this?
The x-rays are all clear. Nothing's broken, so can I still do weight?
You heard the doctor knows strenuous exercise until the swelling goes down.
Well, how long's that going to take?
A week tops, then you'll have a CT and they'll give you the all clear.
Well, what if they find a fracture?
We'll deal with it then. Right now you need to stay positive.
Hey. Just wanted to let you know that I've spoken with Chris. Now I need to clarify a few things in your statement. Are you ready to do that?
Yeah, more than ready.
How was Chris when you spoke to him?
Hard to say. He was cooperative, didn't cause any kind of fuss.
For a change.
Is he likely to have a conviction recorded against him?
He's not denying what happened, so probably, yeah.
What's with all the questions?
I just think it might be a good idea if we try and sort this out amongst ourselves. I mean, knowing Chris, he probably regrets it.
It was your idea to call the police in the first place. And what, now you just want to forget it all?
I just think this is too big a decision to be making while we're still angry.
Well, if I can't swim for the next week or so, I can't compete. How am I supposed to make nationals? I put in all this hard work for nothing, and then Chris just gets away with it? How is that fair?
Yeah, you're right. It's not.
So are we going ahead with the charges or not?
Yes, we are.
I'm so hurt to think you lied to me. Way down deep inside, what would life be Whether
They've been the best weeks of my life.
Are grey or blue, just as long as I'm with you.
Why won't you speak to me, Hudson? Did I do something wrong? Hudson! Hudson!
Love you so, more than you'll ever know. You hurt me, I hurt you, like nobody else could ever do.
That smells good.
Oh, yes, Granny Can's special spaghetti, and that's as close as you'll get to tasting it.
What do you mean?
Well, my dinner is only for real housemates, and seeing as how you're moving out, I think it's time you learnt to cook all by yourself. And there's no time like the present.
Thank you.
And if you'll excuse me, I will be having mine outside with Chris.
She is not happy about you moving out.
We gave it away.
Oh, well, I can't really blame her, though. I mean, it does seem like a pretty sudden decision. Actually, look, I've been meaning to ask you, this doesn't have anything to do with me, does it?
Why?
Well, George has been avoiding the house lately, and things haven't exactly been easy between us. Look, should I be the one moving out?
No. Look, it's not about that. I love Georgia, and this is the next step for us. Feels right.
Okay, well, I'm really happy for you both.
Thanks.
Gonna miss you around here.
And I'll miss you too, even though I am living next door.
Look, I know I've said this before, but just watch yourself with Jem, okay?
Look, I get where you're coming from. But I'm about to move in with Georgia and Jem. End of story.
Hi, my name is Georgia Brooks. I handed in an application form for 24 Ramsey Street today. Yeah, that's right. But we're not interested anymore, so thanks anyway.
Who was that?
Real estate agent. We didn't get the house.
Really?
Turns out they decided to go with a family instead, said they'd be a more reliable tenant.
That is so not fair.
I know. You should have emailed your friend.
I'm sorry.
Maybe we should learn from this. Go for something smaller next time, like a flat.
Yeah, but that'll be a bit squishy with the three of us.
Yeah, assuming Kyle still wants to move out.
Well, why wouldn't he?
I don't know. He might not want to live further away. Did you guys even discuss it?
No, not really. It just sort of came up.
Huh. Don't worry, I'm sure he didn't feel pressured or anything. It's okay. We'll keep looking. We'll find something just right.
I'm so sorry I pushed you into this and he took advantage of you.
Yeah, you were just trying to look out for his family. All right? I'll get it. What are you doing here?
I found my angle. I'm suing you for negligence. Imogen, the work experience girl in your office, it turns out that she's Brad Willis's daughter. You failed to mention that to me when you agreed to take on my case against the gym. I'd say that's a conflict of interest, wouldn't you?
Okay, if you go ahead with this, there is no way that you are going to win. No one is going to believe a word you say after all the lies you have told.
I could still bring it up with the Law Society. It'd make your life very difficult.
All right, I'm done here. If you don't mind, I was going to have dinner with my family.
Look, I have nothing but time on my hands, okay? And I will take this as far as I have to prove that you are a dodgy lawyer. Or you could just pay me outright. All right, save yourself the trouble. The choice is yours. I'm going to give you until lunchtime tomorrow to make your decision.
Who's that? Who's that? What? What's going on?
I think I've just been blackmailed.